Hi Leo, it's Michelle from The Guided Intuitive. How are you? So what I'm going to do today is I'm going to do a read for you for December 1st through the 15th, 2018. And this will be a bi-weekly read. And it's going to be for all Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as your Venus. Particularly as it relates to you and another person. Okay, a person of interest. Could be a spouse, that type of thing. But what I'm going to do is pull some cards on each of you and then pull a card for each of you at the very, very end on what it is that you would like to say to each other. So it's always fun to check that out. But this is, again, for all Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as your Venus. If you're not sure what that is, check the description box below. And there'll be a link where you can plug in your data and then pull out your whole astrological chart. If I can say that. I've been doing a lot of videos today. All right, so let's go ahead and hop right to it. Please continue all your likes, your subscribes, your shares. Thank you so much. You know I'm so thankful for them. Keep them coming, Leo, so thank you very much. So let's go ahead without further ado and see what's in store for you here. Okay, Leo, so it looks like you've been holding on tight to your finances lately, okay? So you've been really having just really focusing on that, getting things in order so you can actually feel some sort of stability at hand. And that has been your full concentration. What this card also reminds you of, too, is that, yes, it's Pentacles, so it could be, Capricorn, Scorpio, or Pisces, Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. What am I thinking? Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. You might have that type of energy in you right now and feel like a need to really hold on to your finances right now, or that could be the energy of someone else. But it's actually for you right now, as I'm feeling that you are, and that you just are really focusing on some sort of stability for yourself, okay? Whatever makes you feel safe, you're holding on to. And that could be a pentacle, it could be, something else. But that's what this is saying. You're trying to get that in order. And this is just, warning you that, just don't just focus just on the financial part of it as well. There's other things in life that are demanding your focus as at this time too. So keep that in mind. Okay. Now you do get the King of Wands, and the King of Wands is an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. And what this tells me, Leo, is that you could be involved with someone, or this is the type of energy that you're focusing on. You have seen you're kind of like focusing on, if this is you in the energy, you're focusing on this being that you've seen some success in your relationships, and you're really focusing on what it is that you want long term, and you are really see what's ahead, and you make some really really wonderful decisions. But I think that this is your card as well. You even got the line that's above there. It's almost like the Leo of courage. You've got the courage to kind of stand by what it is that you actually want in life, and you're about to get that, and that's what you want to focus on in terms of your relationships. You want to focus on long term. So that is something that you've seen some success in it, but you would like to maybe focus on a little bit more. This is also saying that at this particular moment, you may be taking a time out on things. And this is saying to focus on one thing at a time. So if you need to focus on your finances first, this is what this could be saying. Focus on that at first, or just one thing at a time. But you're taking a time out and just looking long term, kind of like I said, it just pulled right off the King of Wands here. But you do got the strength to get through with this. Obviously, you're pulling on your own courage through this process, and you've got the strength to pull through and to have a successful relationship, okay? And this is successful in what is it you hold so dear to you. And I think that in any relationship, you want to have that solid foundation if you can, and really build on that. And this is saying that you've got the strength to do it, and to pull upon your higher self as well, and use those spiritual aspects of yourself to create this change and to pull upon this strength here, because you're definitely in the driver's seat, and you're in the reins, and you can move forward on the way that you feel is necessary for you. Okay, so that's what this is saying. Now the other person, this is actually a Queen of Pentacles. She too is focused on her money. Okay, now this could just as well be a male. Sex is neutral. This is just the energy. She's really focused on her pentacle, the solid foundation, what she wants in her life, and she's very skeptical and wants to make sure that whatever she puts her money in, it's going to be worth her while. Now, this could be a relationship, so whatever she puts her, whatever she's, puts her time into, that it's definitely wants it to be worthwhile and long withstanding. Okay, and just like you're focused on something that brings you solid ground. You want that in terms of a love partnership. Okay, now what this is also saying is that perhaps this other person has had an ending in terms of their relationship, some way, shape, or form. There's been some sort of ending, and it hasn't been a success. So as it relates to love, that very much well could be. And so this other person is having to start all over and focus on the pentacles and move forward and focus a lot on work as of late too. And I think that, I think for the most part that, they just, they really wanted to, they want to cut out things that are no longer serving them. And I think they've got a better idea of what that is now. And so they're able to move forward in their life. And they want the balancing of scales as well as it pertains to a relationship. They want the give and take and the balancing of the scales. And maybe they needed some help in that in terms of moving forward to get through that. And they're really focused on that stability so they can have a good relationship and they have something to offer, right? So that's what this is talking about. Now, there's also a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces that's coming in with with a cup. And the cup is that Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. So it could be that they're giving their love to you, and that is their intent, and their thoughts are very pure in the process. And you could be dealing with a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, but they're coming, through, rather slowly, but they're definitely looking for a new beginning. So this is really nice. There is about a new beginning that is taking place there, and I think that's quite beautiful. So what I want to do is I want to pull some cards on what it is that you want to say to this person, Leo, and what it is that you would like them to know. Okay, and this is saying, wow, what you would like to tell them, Leo, is I know I haven't made it very safe for you. Please don't give up on me. Okay, so that's quite beautiful, and perhaps that's why that there's been maybe maybe not as much security, and you're both focusing on what is security for both of you as it pertains to the relationship, if you're in a relationship. And if you're not, you may be focusing on what's important to you and developing that foundation so you can move forward on a much stable relationship in a much more stable way. Okay, and what does this other person want to say to you, Leo? Okay, what is it? Okay, I want us to stop what we are doing to each other, both of us, now. Okay, so that's what they want you to know. Okay, so that's what they want you to know. So that is something, that's interesting. So perhaps that you've rocked each other's stability and you need to get back to the basics, or perhaps there's been some sort of dynamic that wasn't working. That's kind of what I see here. So, well, you're gonna have to let me know how that works out. Note your comments below, guys, and I look forward to seeing you in the second half of December. And until then, namaste.